Hey guys, what is up? We are back for another video. Today we're going to be talking about one of the best critical damage pistols in the game called the Vesper. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Ooh, sorry. My nose is killing me. Sorry about that, guys. My nose is driving me a bit nuts. Whew. To get this weapon, it is a Warframe 99 blueprint. You have to get to the 3rd rank, and you purchase it from Amo. Hold on, I gotta see his name. Sorry about it. Give me 1 second. I gotta go find his name because I'm horrible with the characters' names. Amar Bedit. He will give you the parts and the main blueprints. From him, it is a reputation weapon. I also will have the materials that you need to build it on the screen, so you guys can, if you guys want to get this in the future, you can farm in before if you need to. This weapon, I fucking fell in love with this thing. This thing is so goddamn good at just causing critical damage. So let us get into it. So, its unique trait, aiming activates a laser sight that highlights enemies' weak points that grants 40% critical damage. So already from its unique trait, we're getting 40% critical damage. So this is the issue with it. It does not have a big magazine size. You are not going to be a room clearer. This isn't really supposed to be a room clearer, in my best opinion. This is supposed to be able to just absolutely rip apart an X-Peacekeeper, and if you hit him in the head, just dead. Boom. Gone. So what I like to do is I focus on damage and just a little bit of base damage, but super into critical damage. So, sorry about that. Forgot about my alarm. I went Magnetic Might to give me 40% critical damage, and then the magnetical damage for just the shits and giggles of it. More damage. Prime Pistol Gambit, 119 critical chance. Lethal Torment for the... I don't really care for the firing rate, but I want the multi-shot. Target Cracker, 50% critical damage. So already from this, we're hitting like a... These mods alone were already got... It's stupidly amount of firepower increased. I went for this just for the extra radiation damage, just to add on the damage. This one I suggest a ton. Pistol Artillery, 64 weak point damage. With you adding that all up, because you got to remember, weak point damage also counts towards your criticals. Because usually when you're nailing a headshot, you're probably going to get more critical damage. So I would add along with this, because most of the time when you're going for a headshot with this thing, you're going to get a weak point damage. So go for this one. I can definitely agree to go with this mod. Honest Strike, just for the base damage. I do like to bring this one for this, but I'm currently just increasing the power of the Vesper right now, but I don't have enough mod space for it, so. But right now, when I'm not, I'm usually packing this one. 35, Jesus, I can't speak today. 37.5 critical damage in one punch through. I usually keep that as my last one. On hit, increase critical chance by 10%. Like, this whole build is just pure one-shot capability. That's the whole business about this. Oh, sorry about that. Hold on. If you guys would like to take a picture or anything, just let you guys take a picture here. I do recommend. So, let me say about this with the Warframe. The cool thing about this is it has a built-in suppressor, so it's good for, you can use it for a stealth build. So, any stealth Warframe, it can work with them because of its ability that it's suppressed. But I do recommend using this guy because he works off of He works off of weak point kills. And you're gonna be using him all the time with the Vespin, so might as well get benefits from doing it. So I like your mechanism. You don't need elemental stuff, but it helps along with adding the damage. But yeah, let us get into it. It is generally, I will always keep saying it. It is downright one of my favorite goddamn mods. Not mods, sorry. Weapons. I don't know why. It's just so goddamn powerful. Like, it doesn't need to be this powerful, but it is. Like, ugh, sorry about that, guys. My allergies are absolutely kicking me in the ass today. Trying to think of a boss I can try this on. Yeah, we'll just do some normal fighting. There's more mods I don't have currently access that can help it even more, but those are mods you're usually going to probably have. Dear Lord, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Dear Lord, my allergies are kicking my ass today. Sorry about that, gents. Sadly, there are some bosses that it won't really work well against, but any bosses that have weak point hit markers, this thing will make them hurt. What I mean by weak points are the things that give you red damage when you shoot them. I don't know if you can see it right now, but there's that green there. It is showing that their weak point. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. On their bodies. So, if you don't know where you're really having to shoot, this weapon I can highly suggest for it because it literally just tells you where you should aim. You need more to open that relic. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Yeah, most of the time this thing will just one shot for me. And you can also see where I'm talking about, where it has the issue where it doesn't have a lot of magazine size. In my honest opinion, if you want to, like I said, guys, you could build what you like. You could fit in some magazine size if you want. I primarily just focus on making sure this thing absolutely obliterates people. Brother, you're not gonna get... Brother. Where are you going? Where... Sorry about that. Like, it generally is one of my favorite secondaries. I usually bring anytime I'm usually just doing anything critical damage, I always bring it. Because just how devastating it is. X-Miss enemies, anything that you can do headshots on, this thing will just slaughter. And not gonna lie, kind of satisfying when you get a headshot with this thing. Believe it or not, it's actually pretty cheap to build this thing. It's decently cheap material to build this thing, so I highly recommend if you get the free time to do it, grab it. It's a really good secondary. It's definitely one of those secondaries that I suggest a lot of Warframe players should have on hand, just alone on the fact that it has the capability to absolutely decimate people with instant. The only ones that can survive it instantly is the ones that have shields, like the X-Miss enemies or the frozen shield enemies. Those are the only ones that can survive its like headshots because you have to break through their shields at first. But mostly every other enemy you'll just absolutely destroy. Just get rid of that guy. Nullifiers are annoying as hell. Here's the reason why I particularly like this Warframe. Because you can see people through the walls. So you can actually kind of be a beast of a shit with this gun. Because you can just start absolutely doming people through the wall. Look at that. Yeah. Oh.
Your lack of honor has brought this upon
Like its sound quality is so nice. I have a meme from my community where when I first got this weapon in '99, I quote said, "This gun suppressor makes me so hard I'm gonna bust a nut." I'm not gonna lie, I said that. And I stand by it. I love this fucking weapon. This weapon built different. Oi. Oh, they just they don't stand a chance. But you see where I recommend this Warframe in particular? And like I say with these guys, keep in mind, you don't have to build the weapon as I say, because I don't like the whole, when everyone says you gotta follow what I say. When I give these videos, I just like to say, if you're kind of lost of what you want to do with these weapons, I give you a rough guide of what you can do with these weapons to make them overpowered. He doesn't even know he's getting hit by. But yeah, plain and simple, this weapon is just highly abusive critical damage. If there's Warframes that work with critical damage, hell yeah, use them. Like I said, it doesn't have to be this Warframe, but if it's a Warframe that works with critical damage, I highly recommend it. Because it just gives you more it gives you more money for your buck. Like with this 3 ability, I get healing from critical shots. My alarm will not shut up. God damn. Sorry about that, guys. It's just better to use a Warframe that works with critical damage. Keep in mind you can use it with other Warframes, but I like to use Warframes that work well with the weapon. Ugh, excuse me. But yeah. There we go. I think we can go find a boss to try this on. Ow. Get what? God damn it, let me free! Yeah, bastards. Sorry about all the sniffing, guys. My allergy meds aren't really doing much to help me right now. Allergies are a bitch.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Bro. I'm just trying to extract. Leave me alone.
Another job well executed.
But yeah. The point and simple as you get it is, this thing is just a boom headshot, boom headshot. So it's if you're running a critical chance build, you got yourself a secondary here. Just on the fact alone, it tells you where you need to hit. It works against weak points. It gives you more critical chance. Yeah, and it's not complicated to use. It's just point and simple, aim at their weak points. Let's go. No, that guy is annoying. I hate fighting him. Screw that guy. Let's do this one. Oh yeah, thank you guys for all the support in the last video. A lot of you guys checked it out. Thank you guys for that. It's very nice seeing all the support.
Contracts are not to be taken lightly. Eliminating this blasphemy must.
Dude, my nose is just driving me nuts today.
Oh, I've been looking all over for you, Tenno. Come, let me show you my new venture. I think you'd be a perfect fit.
Let me up, please. Let me up, Jesus Christ.
No detection of enemy sensors.
You have loyalty issues, Tenno. My Zanuka project will fix that for you. Oh, have you come to make a donation to my newest enterprise? Excellent. Please report to my lab for reconstruction. And now, oh, if it's your friends you're looking for, you're welcome to
There we go.
a bid for my newest Zanuka prototype.
There we go. Easy, easy. And like I said, if the enemy has a weak point,
Taking down the VIP.
this weapon will highlight it. So don't worry if you're not really good at going for headshots and stuff. This weapon will tell you where to aim. That's why I always say it's good for players who just have more difficulty with critical stuff, because it just straight up just tells you where you gotta aim. But yeah, I think that is going to be it, guys. Like I said, guys, I highly suggest checking out this weapon. It is a very good secondary. With that, guys, if you guys like this content, you want to see some more, I have a playlist at the end of the video. But yeah, for now, guys, see you later.